So here we are with Magic Treehouse, book number 1, Dinosaurs Before Dark. I'm going to read chapter 2 today. So let's look again at the table of contents. The table of contents is at the front of the book. Well, not the very, very front. You can see that we turned a couple pages. Here we go. Sometimes it says contents, like it does here. Sometimes it says table of contents. But on this, we see the names of the chapters and how many chapters there are. So we just finished chapter 1, and here's chapter 2, called The Monster. And if we follow straight across there, we see a number. That's the page number. You have to go straight across, though. You go straight across. Chapter 2 starts on page 6. Let's just check that out and see if it's correct. Okay, so here we are, turning the pages. There's page 1, Jack and Annie. And then here we are where they found the tree house and Annie went up and saw lots and lots of books. And here we are, page 6. See that? We were right. The table of contents can be trusted. Chapter 2, The Monster, starting on page 6. So remember again that there aren't very many pictures in chapter books. You make the pictures in your own head. So Jack joined Annie in that tall, tall, tall tree house because he was excited about books. He loves books. So, ready? Jack crawled through a hole in the treehouse floor. Wow! The treehouse was filled with books. Books everywhere. Very old books with dusty covers. New books with shiny, bright covers. Look, you can see far, far away, said Annie. She was peering out the treehouse window. What does peering mean? She said, look, you can see far away, and then it said she was peering out the treehouse window. It means looking. Jack went out the window with her, or looked out the window with her. Down below were the tops of the other trees. In the distance, he saw the Frog Creek Library, the elementary school, the park. Annie pointed in the other direction. There's our house, she said. Sure enough, there was their white wooden house with the green porch. Next door was their neighbor's black dog, Henry. He looked very tiny. Hi, Henry, shouted Annie. Shush, said Jack. We're not supposed to be up here. He glanced around the treehouse again. I wonder who owns all these books, he said. He noticed bookmarks were sticking out of many of them. I like this one, said Annie. She held up a book with a castle on the cover. Here's a book about Pennsylvania, said Jack. He turned to the page with the bookmark. A bookmark is something that you use to put in the pages of a book to mark or hold the page for you. So when I close this book and put it away, I'll use a bookmark so I can find my page tomorrow. Here's a book about Pennsylvania, said Jack. He turned to the page with the bookmark. Hey, there's a picture of Frog Creek in here, said Jack. It's a picture of these woods. Oh, here's a book for you, said Annie. She held up a book about dinosaurs. A blue silk bookmark was sticking out of it. Let me see it. Jack set down his backpack and grabbed the book from her. You look at that one, and I'll look at the book about castles, said Annie. No, we better not, said Jack. We don't know who these books belong to. Oh, he's trying to do the right thing. He knows that he's not supposed to be in there. He wasn't invited. But even as he said that, Jack opened the dinosaur book to where the bookmark was. He couldn't help himself. He turned to a picture of an ancient flying reptile, a pteranodon. He touched the huge bat-like wings. whispered Jack. I wish I could see a pteranodon for real. Jack studied the picture of the odd-looking creature soaring through the sky. What did he just say? Did you hear what he said? I wish I could see a pteranodon for real. Ah! Screamed Annie. What? Screamed Jack. A monster! Cried Annie. She pointed to the treehouse window. Stop pretending, Annie, said Jack. No, really, said Annie. Jack looked out the window. A giant creature was gliding over the treetops. He had a weird long crest on the back of his head, a shiny beak, and huge bat-like wings. It was a real, live pteranodon. The creature curved through the sky. He was coming straight toward the treehouse. He looked like a glider plane. The wind began to blow. The leaves trembled. Suddenly, the creature soared up high into the sky. Jack nearly fell out the window trying to see it. The wind picked up. It was whistling now. The treehouse started to spin. What's happening? Cried Jack. Get down! Shouted Annie. Here's a picture of Jack leaning out the window, following the pteranodon with his eyes. Can you see the long crest on the top of his head? And the long beak? And the large bat-like wings? Get down! Shouted Annie. She pulled him back from the window. The treehouse was spinning faster and faster. Jack squeezed his eyes shut. He held on to Annie. Then everything went still. Absolutely still. Jack opened his eyes. Sunlight slanted through the window. There was Annie, the books, his backpack. The treehouse was still high up in an oak tree, but it wasn't the same oak tree. Oh, wow, where'd they go? What happened? Why are they in a different oak tree? Why is there a pteranodon? What's happening? You'll have to wait until chapter 3 to find out.